Hello, this is once again another drawing video. Hooray! I don't really know what possessed me to do this, but I've done a Lolita Xenomorph before, and I just randomly thought of my older version the other day, I think like 2 or 3 days ago, and I was reminded of how I wanted to redo it because my older one is pretty outdated and I'm honestly kind of embarrassed by it. So this is what this video is me redoing it. One of my favorite artists is H.R. Giger, and I love the Alien franchise, and I've actually drawn Xenomorphs quite a bit, I think. They're probably one of the most fandom-y, I guess, things that I draw regularly. They're just really fun, like they're so intricate and so disgusting. It's fun to draw. I've been sick a little bit, so my voice might sound kind of funky, but I'm getting better, so yay. I have a bunch of, not a bunch, maybe like, I think 3 or 4 Xenomorph action figures, and on and off in this video you can see little flashes of one that I was using as a model. And it's really cool. It has like 48 points of mobility or something, but like more than 20 of those points are in its tail, which is kind of cheap, but it looks cool. It's very posable. I think in a few months, or knowing me, probably another year, I want to go back and redraw this again. I'm never satisfied with my finished drawings. I always want to go back and do things differently, which I guess is a good thing, because it's progress. It's being able to see your own mistakes most of the time. Sometimes. Not often. Oh yeah, I drew an Usakumiya. The dress was actually modeled after an angelic pretty dress. I forget which, but it's one of the non-print plain angelic pretty dresses. And the Usakumiya, there's gonna be some drawings after this one that utilize Usakumiya a little more, or at least one drawing, I think. And I don't know, it's like a huge Lolita thing, Usakumiya. It's very recognizable to most Lolitas, so I figured I would include it because it's cute. And yeah, I have an Usakumiya, and I want a bigger one, but like I don't think I would ever really use it as an actual backpack like how they're supposed to be used. I would probably just put it on display on my shelf as like a glorified $200 stuffed animal, because they're really cute, but like it's not my style really. Still though, I have expensive hobbies, so I guess a $200 stuffed animal wouldn't be that out of the ordinary for me, which is not a good thing. I believe the shoes were also angelic pretty shoes too. The actual shoes in real life are glittery. I forget what they're called, but they're glitter heels something something. I think it was, maybe I'm misremembering, I'm probably misremembering, but I think it was Cinema Dolly, or maybe Cinema Dolly just had similar shoes. I don't remember. Oh yeah, in my last video I was kind of low-key complaining about how my art supplies were all used up and terrible. Yeah, I actually went to go buy new art supplies finally, so these are all new pens that I'm using, and it's really nice, and they flow so elegantly, perfectly, and it was so good. I had fun drawing this. I went back and I kept changing the Usakumiya so much. I kept feeling like it looked really derpy. Okay, and these are the little drawings I did off to the side. And I don't know what this little xenomorph guy is actually called, like what he's canonly called, but he's like the worm thing that comes. Oh, it's a chest burster, huh? Yeah, that's what it is. I knew that. I knew that all along. I was just kidding. He's actually pretty fun to draw. This is supposed to be a brand sock, so he's asking the general audience, does this make me a Lolita? Because he has a single brand sock and he's a cool kid. Look at him. This was probably, out of everything I drew on this page, this was probably my most favorite thing to draw. It was so morbid and gross. I kind of felt bad drawing it. And of course, Usakumiya still has a smile on its face. I might want to go back and actually do watercolors of these. It seems like it would be a fun thing to do. Be super intricate and would take forever, but regardless, it seems like it'd be fun. This was the one that I was most not pleased with. It looks like he has a gigantic butt, by the way, and I guess the actual thing kind of does. What are these called? Face huggers, that's what they're called. And they don't they're not butts, they're like, since H.R. Giger is very sexual, it's like, I kind of don't want to say because I don't know who's watching this, but I'm sure you could look at them and figure out what you're looking at. I don't know if I finished my thought, but this one was the most... like, I liked the idea of it, and I liked how it looked in my mind, but when I put it down on paper, it just was a big disappointment to me. But that's okay, because it's in my sketchbook forever now, and I can always go back and redo it. Because if I didn't put it in my sketchbook, it would be lost in my mind forever, and I would completely forget. Okay. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you liked it. Please check out my other videos, and if you liked it, let me know, because I love feedback. Thank you. Bye.